Hi and welcome back to Stamp with Anna. Today we're going to make some high school graduation cards. I was asked to make excuse me, a card for a couple cards for a friend of mine, and the school colors of one of the graduates was red and white, so I came up with this one. And the school colors for the other graduate were royal blue and white, so that's the one that we're going to make. And this is super easy. What we're using for stamps is the balloon celebration stamp, and we're using these balloon strings. We are using the teeny tiny wishes, which if you need a stamp set that is going to give you the most bang for your buck, this is it. It fits. It has so many different sentiments on it for so many different occasions, and it fits into so many different banners. You have Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Graduation, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Retirement, Valentine's Day, Sympathy, Shower, Anniversary, Halloween, and on and on and on. It is just a marvelous set. So we're using the Happy Graduation from that one. Then we're also going to use, to make these numbers, it's a retired Thinlit set, and I know I do hate to use retired product, but this is just a marvelous set. If you could find something like this, I would truly recommend purchasing it. This one is called the Little Number Thinlits, and that's how we made the 2017. Then we're using the balloon punch. We're using the small one here to make our balloons, and we're using the bunch of framelits banners. We're using this one here to cut out that banner. And for paper, we're using heavy whisper white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We are using Pacific Point. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're using Whisper White 3 3/4 by 5. And then we're also using scraps of those same colors to make our numbers and our balloons. So this is like super simple. The first thing we're going to do is stamp our balloon strings, and we're going to use Smoky Slate for that. I'm going to stamp this up, and we're going to put it in the center, but down towards the bottom so that we have room for the balloons towards the top. Straight down, straight up. Perfect. Now we're going to, while we're stamping, we're going to do our banner as well, because I want to be able to just get all my stamping out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do, again with on a piece of scrap white with the Smoky Slate, we're going to stamp Happy Graduation. And that's all we need the Smoky Slate for. Then we're going to take our Pacific Point and stamp up our banner. And I'm going to stand up to do this. I'm going to center it, and because it's photopolymer, you can see right where you're centering. There we go. I just love that blue. Such a beautiful blue. And we're going to put that aside. Next thing we're going to do is attach this with our snail to our Pacific Point. And then we're going to attach that to our Whisper White thick card base. Alright, now we're going to assemble our balloon bouquet. And I've already cut and punched all of our balloons out. So I wanted these balloons to stand up nicely, especially because I have white on white. If they're popped up with dimensionals, you do get that shadow, and you can kind of, it breaks up the white against the white. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on this blue one that has no numbers on it. And I'm going to put that one right here on this one here. Then I'm going to take the one with my 2, again using 2 dimensionals. And I'm going to put that one right here. Now, because these do go overlapping, you do have to be aware of where you're putting your dimensionals. So the next one I'm going to put on is my 0. And I'm going to make sure that my dimensionals are right in the center because my 1 has to get tucked in a bit. So there's my 0. Then I have my 1. And if I put my dimensionals in the right place for my 0, this one should tuck right underneath there without hitting my dimensional. And it does. Now for my 7, again, I'm going to try to get that right in the center. Stampin' Up! Has come out with some mini dimensionals, and I think that would be perfect for these. I just don't have any of them yet. That way you wouldn't really have to worry about making sure your dimensionals don't interfere with the other number. And then this balloon here, I'm just going to put it closer to this side because it does have to go above, on top of that 7. Don't like where my 7 is, so let's see if I can fix it. I'll be right back. So what happened was I had already put my 7 on my balloon, and then when I went to attach this blue balloon, I didn't like the placement of where the 7 was. So I punched myself a new white balloon, and I die cut myself a new 7. And I, this time, attached my blue balloon before I put my 7 on, so I can place it exactly where I want it. And there, I like that much, much better. Now, with a white gel pen, we're going to go in and make these balloons pop a little bit. So right here, along the right-hand sides, we're just going to make a little curved line. And that just makes the balloons look a little more realistic. Okay, so that's all set. All we have to do now is cut out our banner. I'm going to bring in the Big Shot. I love this magnetic platform. Just makes life so much easier when you're trying to line something up. Okay. Put my plate on and pass it through. And here we have it. Perfect alignment because the magnetic platform kept my die exactly where I wanted it to be. And now I'm going to put 2 dimensionals right here. And I'm going to add this banner right across the front. And there we have it. A blue and a red graduation card for 2 different schools. And I am going to ask my customer if one of these or either of these is for a girl. And if it is, I might just add some little rhinestone somewhere to just give it a little bit of pizzazz since it's for a girl. So I hope you liked these, and it's real simple. Just a couple punches and a little layering, and you've got yourself a customized graduation card for whatever school colors you need. If you have any questions about this project, or if I can help you with any of your crafting needs, please contact me through my blog, www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com. And in the description below this video, you will find a link to the post for these cards, and it will have a complete list of all the products used. Thanks so much. Have a great day.